Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is July 22nd. Mike Brenner and I are continuing our season previews of NFL teams. The Buffalo Bills are the team we're looking at right now. And last year, of course, was kind of an unusual team for a Rex Ryan team, right? The defense, normally, they're very strong on defense. Last year, the Bills were not that strong. They got what they got done on offense. And then Tyrod Taylor, is he going to be able to elevate his game significantly this year or not? If he does, they should be a good, an excellent team. They're thin all over, though. They have talent, but they're thin. And the question is how much, last year there were a lot of issues because players didn't really buy into Ryan's system. This year, the roster is at least going to be buying into his system more. So maybe we expect an upgrade there. What do you think? It's kind of a head-scratching team, right, Mike?
Yeah, it is. And then he brings his brother in to man this defense. His brother just demolished the defense in New Orleans and left it in shambles. And I like the Ryan brothers. I'm a big fan, but I don't think that move's going to do anything except show them both out the door if they don't produce this season. I don't know. I don't know how they did it offensively last year. I know that they have LaShawn McCoy running the ball. He's got potential. The ex-Eagle, he can put it together. Had some issues off the field again, so he's full of drama. How will he, overcome that? But I'm not sold on any of these quarterbacks. I don't think Tyrod Taylor can take anybody to the promised land. And look behind him, E.J. Manuel. He already proved he's not the one. Yeah. And then, hey, let's go ahead and let's draft Cardell Jones. So this is a troubled team. And again, they better hope defense gets good because that offense ain't going to be nowhere near ranked number 13 this year. I guarantee that.
Yeah, as much as you might not be a believer in Taylor, if he goes down, I feel like they take a big hit down too.
Well, he's flexible. He runs. He brings, some to the game. But as far as when it comes down to making those deep throws, he's just not that guy to sit in the pocket and take it. And again, they do have some issues. Now, Watkins, he's not a happy wide receiver. He didn't, that was not happy the way that they did that contract. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of question marks. And the team total, if I'm correct, Pete, I'm looking at 8.
Yeah. And if Watkins goes down, again, takes a big hit. Yeah. I don't know. My sense is that I'd look to fade them. The team total, though, is kind of low. I feel like if they do stay healthy on offense and the defense makes a modest game, which both things are very likely or possible.
Sure.
I think they do at least get to 8 wins, right?
Yeah, I think they can, but it's too tight for me to call on that. I'll stay away from that. And you're looking at a team that, they gave up 22 points a game and they only scored 23 points a game, so not a lot of differential there. They're going to have to make some separation in that, and they better do it offensively. But they got a tough schedule. They got some tough ball games right out of the gate. You got the Cards of the Patriots and the Jets, and that's a game I circled because Rex Ryan still has bad blood with them. Yeah. So they're at home against the Jets. That might be one game that I may look to say, you know what, the Bills are going to bring it early because he wants to beat that ass.
The Jets, we're going to preview the Jets in a little bit, but they have their own issues.
Sure, they do.
I guess a big question mark for this year is, or the big question you have to answer is, are you just a believer in Rex Ryan and his ability to put together a quality defense now that he's in the second year in the system and is able to tailor his players a little bit more to his liking? What do you think?
Don't know. I want your opinion.
I don't know. Yeah.
Rex is the defensive guy. You bring in your brother who's the defensive guy. Does that clash or does he turn it all over and does he try to learn offense and work with an offensive coordinator? I don't know. I got a feeling there's just a little bit too much drama. Their father died this year. They may try to dedicate the season and just be an ROI machine. Who knows? We will find out. But I think the Bills, I'm looking to fade them a little bit.
I would tend to agree with that. And also maybe look at them on unders, right? They're going to continue their ground and pound style on offense. And probably the defense will improve at least a little bit. It's got to improve at least a little bit.
But Pete, there's one huge factor, and I just got to bring it up. Between their quarterback, Taylor, LaShawn McCoy, the main featured running back, and Sammy Watkins, the main featured wide receiver, all three of them had major injury issues last year. So can they all stay healthy together? That could be a good machine. But can they stay healthy together? I don't think so.
Are they likely? No, that's a good point. And if they do start suffering injuries on offense, which I think is very likely, the offense could start to get anemic real fast. They basically do a ground and pound, and the defense is prep for that, right? They stack the box. Tyrod Taylor and the receivers can't make them pay, and all of a sudden you're scoring 7-10 points a game, and you're getting blown out. So things are looking kind of, I don't know. In general, I think that I expect the Bills to be probably a good fade this year overall.
I think so
maybe 6-10 against the spread. What do you think?
I agree. I think that's a very fair shake right there.
All right, sounds good. Mike Brenner, plug something. All the products.
Well, OCDpicks.com, guys, go check it out. They post Pete and I's picks every day on this website. We have Canadian football, WNBA, and Pistol Pete also is on fire on second half's tweets. So check that out as well. And make sure you guys shop at SBRodds.com. Line shopping's everything, isn't it?
It's not everything. But
Well,
it's
I mean, as far-
it's part of it. It's
There you
part
go.
of it.
It's part of the
Right.
everything.
It's
So,
like saying you got to have a good defensive line. That's everything, right? Well, not really. It's part of it, though. It's
yeah,
an
it is
essential part of it.
Absolutely. Get smart and do the shopping.
Always on the go? Bet365 has one of the top mobile platforms in today's market. Sign up today and don't let your busy life keep you out of the game.